What is going on, everybody? Jacob and Taylor here. How are you all? This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking this is going to be pretty crazy because I'm not great at Mario Kart, but I love playing it, and sometimes I can sneak in there and like get some good points. So we're just going to see what happens. This could end very badly.
We're just going to have some fun.
It's just going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So, guys, we're going to be playing Mario Kart for the next about an hour or so, and just hanging out. So, if you want to have any questions and chat with us, and just talk about anything, ask us any questions, and we'll do our best to answer them. So, guys, let's start up some Mario Kart. All right.
Oh gosh.
So I reckon let's just do, to begin with. Yeah, I reckon the egg cup to just begin with.
Okay.
See what happens.
All right.
All right. So this is Mario Kart.
Gosh. This is quite a way to start our weekend.
It is.
I've got to say.
Yeah. I love playing this game. I really do.
I know. It's just good.
Say Yoshi. Yoshi.
I'm so bad at this course. This is like the worst course for me to start on, so thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Really building my confidence here.
That's fair. Holy shit, we're going fast.
Yeah, because you freaking
put it on 200.
Pick the nonsense that you put it on. Where it's like, I already have an impossible time doing this, and then you're like, let's just freaking go as fast as possible.
Oh god. Oh god.
Ooh.
Oh,
does this boomerang actually ever help anyone? Because I feel like it doesn't.
I just got someone with it, so I'm happy. Gotcha. Good. All right.
Dude, I'm really just not.
So, guys, if you want to ask anything in the chat, just feel free to ask. We'll.
Who the frick did that? Now I'm like turned around. I don't even know what's going on.
Well.
So.
Yeah, fair warning, guys. We both really suck at this game.
You're in second. What the hell are you talking about? So I'm in 10th. You're not allowed to say anything about sucking at this game.
It's just for fun.
You say that, and then you win. So it's fun for you.
I come fourth.
I'm literally in 12th, so I'm just saying.
And then I waste a bomb. Fuck.
Well, I'm thinking that the only place I can go from here is up. So at least we've got that going for us, guys.
That is fair. Well, I'm down. There we go. Let's actually have some sound, eh?
Oh, maybe you think that might be a good idea?
Might be a good idea.
I don't know.
Me putting sound on cost me 3 spots.
Well, that is exactly what you deserve.
Fair. All right, let's move on to the next race.
Oh, gosh. This is starting off so well for me. I would just like to say. We can only go up from here. That's what we're... Oh, what is this?
I haven't played this one before.
We've never played this one before.
No, I think we've played it once.
No, we have not. I'm telling you right now, I've never played this one.
This one should be fun.
So
great. It's just a giant lap.
Great. So I literally have no guarantees as to... someone just took all the fucking... This is garbage. Play. I've already decided.
That's fair.
Dude, what the frick is this course?
Oh god.
That corner did not bode well for me.
Whoa. Oh, great. I'm getting a red shell. God damn it. Oh,
Who did that?
whoever just did that, I'm going to kill them.
Oh, that was the super unopportune time for me for that to happen. So that's great. I'm just going to keep going through all these freaking mud puddles because, you know, that seems like the intelligent thing to do. Ah! Who the fuck just did that? Guys, just if you haven't figured it out by now, language is not going to be...
Yeah, no, yeah, this thing's going to be filled with language. Very, very filled with language. You better.
Yeah, I mean, I went up technically, so I guess that's something.
Alrighty. Let's move on to the next one.
On to the next one. Ugh. Oh,
I like
great.
this
Great. Oh. I love when, like, I'm right and flank behind boxes and then somebody takes all of them.
God damn it.
That's my favorite thing.
Oh, there's a blue shell out there.
It's not coming for you?
Nope.
That's like a first.
Nah. It's generally what happens.
No, usually it's coming for you.
It's usually coming for Chris. Or Pat. He's fucking great at this game.
I don't think I've ever played with Chris, so I can't speak to that.
That's fair.
Played with Pat, though. What the frick was that?
God damn
I'm
it.
gonna come in like 10th.
Well, I just went from first to fourth.
Aw. You gonna be okay?
I'm back up to second.
See, that's why I don't feel bad for you.
I'm now third. And there's another blue shell going, so that, you know, blessing in disguise. God damn it. The fuck? I just got hit by 3 fucking green shells in a row.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a fun time for everyone.
Now I
involved.
can't see what I'm doing. Oh,
Well, I
God.
just came in 8th, so not much of an improvement.
No. I'm still behind. Okay.
But I still went up.
Well done.
So at least there's
That's the main
guys.
thing.
That's the main thing.
That is the main thing.
You know.
Oh,
Gosh.
Alrighty. Let's keep going.
Guys, tomorrow we also have a live stream that
Yes.
we're pretty stoked about.
Yes. So we would love if you guys joined us tomorrow for our live stream of Tupperware of Destiny.
It's the first time we're doing that show live, so that's going to be very interesting.
This could be interesting.
Could be a bit of a disaster, but we're going to have fun.
Yep.
That's
Looking forward to
basically the motto of this channel. Maybe a disaster, but at least it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And I really love the Tupperware of Destiny episodes because it can really go anywhere.
Yeah, we can really
Like, you can have the best random casting and be like, I actually want this movie, or you can get one and be like,
or you can get one that I had and be like,
this is cursed.
This movie, I have no idea what's going to happen.
Be like, I don't know if anyone, you know what? Some of them are so bad where I go, you know what? This movie might actually get made by somebody.
Oh my god.
Ah! I just got something. Somebody just did something that I'm not a fan of. Woo! Yeah, come on, let's go. Ah!
Are you kidding me, Boo?
I just missed some kind of chaos there.
I think that was me by accident.
Well, somehow I avoided whatever the heck just happened there.
Well,
so
that's good.
I'll take that.
I keep missing those ones.
Was that you?
Who did what?
I feel like that was you.
No, I only throw forward when I'm this far back. God damn it.
Who the frick? Are you serious?
That just cost me 2 places.
Well, you just came right in front of me, so at least there's that.
Oh, well. Who we got in the chat, guys?
Yeah, come say hi.
We love hearing from you guys. It's always fun.
Plus, it'll like give us more that you guys actually like. What do you want us to talk about?
Yeah.
Because we can keep talking about our stream. Like, I'm really excited about the stream tomorrow because it's going to be mutants. We're going to be doing X-Men random casting, which is going to be very, very interesting.
It is.
And we're going to have 2 of my favorite people, personally.
Yes.
We're going to have the Pats with us.
Yep.
Pat and
Pat
PJ.
squared.
Yep. So,
I'm really looking forward to that. Alrighty. Let's move on to our next. Let's do another one.
okay. If you guys are interested in us trying to start a room that you guys can play as well, let us know. Because we're just kind of doing this to have fun.
Yeah.
What is that?
No idea.
You know what? I'm going to try it. We're going to see what happens.
Alrighty.
Feeling daring today. Did you just do hard?
Normal.
I can't even get past like 8th place as it is.
All right, let's just do 24 races.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right.
We're in for it now.
Yup. All right. Start at the beginning and move on.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get through all of these.
Oh man.
This is going to get ugly.
Yes, it is. Guys, I've realized that playing handheld on my own Switch, I'm much better at this than I am with these controllers. But for the aesthetic of it all, I want us to be able to both be on screen for this. So I'm letting my performance suffer for the art, basically, is what I'm saying. Because for some reason, I really don't do well with these controllers. But when I have my own Switch, like in my hands, I tend to be better somehow.
God damn it.
Woo! Eh. Whoa, this is interesting. Ah, what? That is like such a middle finger.
What?
When you get one of the cubes and it gives you a coin.
You're coming first.
I know.
That's why.
So, that's still lame. I got another freaking coin. Who wants a coin? Not me. Now I'm third. Give me something useful.
Hello, Justin.
Ah, that was.
Here are your worst 10 films of the 2010s.
Oh gosh.
All right, what do we got? We're starting off with Zoolander 2, number 10.
Oh.
That's fair. I never actually saw Zoolander 2.
I didn't either because I heard everyone just saying that it was going to let you down.
I just heard everyone say it was crap. I've never even seen the first Zoolander.
Oh, the first Zoolander. Come on, Jacob. The first Zoolander is like a staple. You got it. It's a classic.
I mean, you have seen me watch comedies lately that are like staples, and I sit there and
Jacob just has a weird sense of like what he thinks is funny. So what actually I kind of want to do it like a watch along of Zoolander with you and just see what happens.
Oh god.
Because part of me thinks that I think it's funny. Like parts of it are definitely funny, but I also grew up with Zoolander, so it's one of those things. I was in first and now I'm gonna come in fucking 9 because those stupid coins.
Hi DeAndre. And all right, his number 9 is a Truth or Dare.
Okay, I also never saw Truth or Dare because I watched the trailers and went, absolutely not. Did you see it?
No, I never saw Truth or Dare either. So yeah. And holy crap, we have 11 people watching.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Oh, we're getting raided. Okay, that's why. Fair enough. Hi, Thunder Pals. If you like us here, just like and subscribe. We don't mind. His number 8 is Slender Man. Fair enough. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can appreciate that.
I'll give you that one.
Let's keep going.
What's like a bad movie that you like that comes to mind from the last 10 years for you?
I mean, redoing this show.
10 years on, you mean?
10 years on. I am terrified to live in a world where Cop Out isn't in that top 10. Like I'm actually genuinely terrified to live in that world.
Worse, there's 10 things worse than Cop Out.
Then there's 10. Yeah, there's 10 movies where I go, Cop Out is not the 10th worst. Like, fair. That I'm genuinely worried about.
I mean,
my number 1 worst movie of the decade, and I know a lot of people, and like again, I kind of spent this decade avoiding bad movies. Yeah, so ask me this question at the end of the decade once we've finished 10 years on, and it will probably be a lot different because I'm no longer avoiding bad movies. And it would probably be right now. It would probably be Transformers: The Last Night. That movie hurt. How bad it was.
Do you know what movie hurt from how bad it was that we just had to watch last night? Marmaduke. That was painful.
Yeah, that movie was not.
Like, I don't like to just trash films because I like movies and I want them to be good. But Marmaduke was a rough one, let me tell you. No pun intended there, but it was a rough one.
It wasn't easy.
That one was
not a good movie.
Yeah, not great. So that one went straight to the bottom of my list, I'll tell you that. Firing on all cylinders here.
Knock Knock. Fair enough. I never saw Knock Knock. It has Ana de Armas.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. And Keanu Reeves.
Of course it does. We may have to watch it just on those principles alone.
Alrighty. We're getting through it.
Have any of you guys seen Scoob or Capone yet?
No. We need to watch those.
No, I'm asking the audience.
That's
because we haven't seen them.
No.
But we know people who have.
Yes.
And from what I've heard, neither of them are something I should really be looking forward to.
No.
So that's good.
Ice Age Collision Course. Fair enough. Never saw that one either. I haven't seen most of these movies.
I haven't either.
So
I mean, I'm going to have to trust you on these because once again, like until we started doing 10 years on, I didn't really go seek out movies that I didn't hear good things about most of the time. So
like it's funny, at the start of the year, probably my worst movie would have been Last Airbender. And I don't think it's going to even be in the bottom 10 because of how bad this year has actually been.
For 2010.
For 2010. I keep saying that because mostly there isn't the 2020. You know,
No,
2020 doesn't exist.
Not really. But yeah, the 2010s list, man, is very bottom heavy right now.
Oh, yeah.
There's quite a few.
It does get, you know, evens out a little bit because the end of the year has so many good movies, but
we're not there yet.
No.
So right now it's just very bottom heavy. If you guys haven't seen the classic that is Killers with Katherine Heigl and Ashton Kutcher, let me tell you.
Oh, it's fun. If you guys are playing along at home with 10 years on, if you guys are playing along at home with 10 years on, I feel very sorry for you this week because it was not a good week, and I thought that was the end of the race. Oops.
Did you just stop?
Yep.
Fair enough.
I was coming first.
I was first. Get out of here.
Oh, you are. You're still first.
Yeah, I know.
Crap.
So if someone blue shells me, I'm gonna be pissed. It's probably gonna happen because I'm never first. So.
Hello.
Is that you?
I'm now 4th.
I'm now 6th. So thanks for that. Your fault. I blame you. By the way. Someone just fucked me. And I'm in first, but I'm not gonna stay in first because someone just fucked me over. I think it was you.
It wasn't me.
Pretty sure it was you.
I just took advantage of the fuck over. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul.
Okay.
I'll put the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I will absolutely put the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie on my worst list because that was.
Oh.
I'm glad we all watched it doing a commentary together because otherwise, whew.
That movie was rough.
Yeah, it's not a good lesson for kids either.
No.
It doesn't like actually teach them anything good. It just.
So if he's putting the sequel, great,
dude. Clearly, it only gets worse, so that's great.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh God.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of what other crap is just at the bottom of my list. You know what movie still holds up really well that we both thought holds up really well? She's Out of My League.
Yes.
That movie and all the comedy in it too, which is crazy. But all the comedy and everything holds up so well in that movie still.
Yeah.
Because of the way they handle the situations. Like, it's handled so well.
I think, She's Out of My League was very, very funny and definitely held up. I have a movie that I stand for that no one else does, and I don't care, and I will defend that movie till my dying day, and that is the Russell Crowe version of Robin Hood.
Hey, I do.
Okay, fair enough.
I loved it.
You liked it.
I'd never seen it before, so when I watched it, I was like, why didn't people love this movie? Because it's exactly what I want out of Robin Hood. And then everyone else is like, it's boring, it's politics. And I was like, okay, whatever, it's great. And I'm not even a huge Russell Crowe fan. Like, I mean, he's good in a lot of the stuff he's in, but I don't necessarily seek out things that he's in a lot of the time. But I thought he was really good. Kate Blanchett is so good in it.
Yes, Kate Blanchett. Oh, she's so good in that movie.
What's another? We actually had a pretty good week this last week that just dropped. With Just Right and Letters to Juliet.
Yes, and Robin Hood.
Robin Hood, like those, I would recommend all 3 of those actually.
Yes, that was actually.
We actually had a very good week, which is not the case most of the time.
No.
You know, another movie I saw for the first time that I really liked, and a lot of you guys were kind of iffy on, but I really liked The Wolfman.
Yeah, I was. Well, I think Wolfman's fun.
It improved in your opinion from what you originally thought of it.
To be fair, the first time I saw it was at like 4 a.m. in the morning, and I was very, very tired. And that movie is actually like a lot more deeper than you think it's going to be.
Yeah, that's fair. I keep getting hit with stuff, guys. This is not.
Robin Hood 18 was god awful.
Oh God, you made me sit through that whole movie. I wanted to leave so badly, and Jacob was like, no, we got to see the whole thing. And I was like, you know when I knew it was bad? The voiceover at the very beginning introducing the story. It's like, oh, this is what we're in for.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Taryn, because he was so excited to make that movie, and then it just was. And my main amongst many issues with that movie, my main problem is still that they didn't know what time period they were trying to be in.
No.
Because the clothes were very modern, but like they just didn't have a good concept, like a good grasp on the concept of the world they were trying to build.
Mm.
Because it could have been really interesting to have the culture in terms of clothing and stuff be modern, but have the society not have caught up with that in terms of government and stuff. But they just did not set it up well.
No.
Like it was just a mess.
It was not good.
It was really not great. The cast was great though, which makes me really sad because they had a really great cast attached to that whole thing.
They were trying.
They were trying so hard, and it was just so bad.
God damn it. Wrong way around.
You know what? Like movie I think I'll never be able to get out of my brain from just how bad it was that we also had to sit through.
Mm.
The Nutcracker in the Four Realms.
I made you sit through
You
that.
made me finish that whole damn movie, and it was just so bad.
I did. The only time you've ever convinced me to actually walk out of a movie was Like a Boss. And that was only because it was so late, and I was like, I'm actually tired, so fine.
Well, and there were other people in the theater.
Yeah.
So, like, I was going to be on my phone the whole time just because I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
And there were other people in there who were actually enjoying it.
Somehow.
And I didn't want to, like, be that person.
So, Justin, I have not seen any of your films that are in your top 10. And I'm so looking forward to being able to watch every single one of them this year, this decade, because
because we're going to eventually.
Eventually, we will get there.
Great. Well, we have much to look forward to, according to him, which is awesome.
Wonderful.
Love it. I was blind and I got hit by lightning. That's not cool. It's kicking me while I'm down.
Come on.
Trying to think of what other stuff I've seen the first time, like while we've done 10 years on, that I really...
Our Family Wedding was not good.
No, I'm trying to think of good stuff though, because I don't want to just keep talking about bad movies all the time.
That's fair. I mean, good stuff was... I mean, How to Train Your Dragon was amazing.
Yeah, but I knew that was going to be good.
That's fair.
Like, that doesn't count if I knew it was going to be good.
Daybreakers? Yeah,
Daybreakers is actually... that's an example of great world building, understanding the world that you're actually in. Daybreakers does such a good job of that.
Daybreakers was a lot of fun.
It's such a cool place to spend time, definitely.
Yeah.
And the cast was good too. Like, it wasn't just the world building that was good. The whole movie had a lot of charm, and it was really, really cool. It goes really hard at the end too. It's just like, nope, we're just gonna go for it.
Another one is Green Zone. I actually really appreciated Green Zone, considering like I had seen it, but it was 10 years ago, and then that movie actually like really went up in my estimation.
Yeah, because you said you didn't really remember enjoying it the first time you saw it.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't a big fan of it, but then again, I was 16, so
that's completely fair.
You know.
I'm trying to think of my list where I was really just like, you know, because I honestly haven't seen that many movies from 2010, just because in 2010 I was, I think, a sophomore in high school, and I just wasn't quite there.
Justin, a man after my own heart.
What did he say?
The best movies of now for the best movies of the decade.
Oh, here we go.
2010's Social Network. Yep.
That's Jacob's favorite movie.
Yep.
I think it's your second favorite movie of all time, behind Good Will Hunting. With the way that
probably actually my favorite movie of all time.
You think so?
Realistically, I mean, you say it is.
No, I didn't say that. I said I think it's your favorite movie.
Talk about it more.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's your favorite. I still think Good Will Hunting affects you more.
Yeah.
I think if you sat down and watched it right now, you'd be like, no, this is my favorite.
Yeah, probably. 2011, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. That's good.
Oh, that's a great choice.
Good pick. 2012, The Avengers. That's a really a good pick. I just personally think it hasn't held up that well, but
I
that's
think
still a
if
good pick.
you're judging it for what it did at the time, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, it was my number one movie that year in 2012.
If you're looking back on it, it hasn't aged all that well, but you still have to appreciate what it did to set up where we are now.
2013, The Wolf of Wall Street.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
I'll agree with that.
2014, X-Men: Days of Futures Past.
Nah.
Yep.
Days of Future Past is fine.
Especially for 2014, where it's a crap year in film. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, I still think Days of Future Past is fine.
2015, Force Awakens. Oh, gotta disagree with you there, mate. Like, I love Force Awakens, but I wouldn't be putting it as the best.
What would you put?
So, Spotlight.
Ugh.
I think Spotlight's a fucking masterpiece.
No, Spotlight is 1C and fine. I'll take freaking
Force Awakens
over Spotlight.
Fair enough. 2016, Deadpool. I'd be taking Arrival over that.
Yeah, I'd take Arrival for sure.
You can take La La Land.
Well, yeah, but I would still take Arrival over Deadpool. I love the first Deadpool movie, by the way. But I would definitely take La La Land or Arrival for sure. What year was 2015 Mad Max?
Yes.
That would probably be at the top of my list as well for 2015.
2017, War for the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, I can see that. What was my 2017? Oh, it's 2017, Shape of Water.
Oh, God, yeah. Del Toro. It's like the only Del Toro movie I've gotten Jacob to really fully appreciate.
Hey, I love Pan's Labyrinth. I think Pan's Labyrinth is a fucking masterpiece. 2018, Avengers: Infinity War. That's up there. I think Black Klansman's my number one though.
Oh, Black Klansman was so good. We just rewatched it recently, and it's just oof.
And best film from last year, Endgame. What was my best film from last year? Oh, Marriage Story. Duh.
Yeah, Marriage Story was up there.
1917.
1917 was up there. I have Portrait of a Lady on Fire is definitely up there. What was the? Oh yeah. Freaking what's it called? Why can't I think of it right now? Antonio Banderas.
Oh, Pain and Glory.
Pain and Glory. Yes, Pain and Glory was incredible. Pain and Glory. Portrait of a Lady on Fire is number one. Pain and Glory is number two for my favorite foreign films of last year.
No, that's fair.
But they're also up on the top of my favorite just films from last year list too.
Yeah.
They're definitely up there. What's another one we saw that it was really up there on our lists?
I mean, I loved The Irishman. I really loved The Irishman.
I had a good time with The Irishman, but it wasn't. I don't even think it was on my top 10.
What else from last year?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. What the frick? I'm just gonna be destined to finish last. I really enjoyed Rocket Man.
Yeah, you loved Rocket Man.
I loved Rocket Man. I thought
Man.
Taron absolutely killed it in Rocket Man. He was so good. And that movie made me pretty emotional. So I'm trying to see what else. I'm just taking a quick look here at what we got. Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, Jojo.
Knives Out, obviously.
Knives Out. Jesus.
Ready or Not was one for me.
Yeah, Ready or Not
really
was just
enjoyed.
A lot of fun.
I had so much Booksmart, definitely. Us, Little Women, Ad Astra, John Wick 3, Queen and Slim, dude.
Oh, Queen and Slim.
Guys, Queen and Slim is what the hell is this? Queen and Slim is a tough watch, but it's really, really good.
Yeah.
I'm one of those weirdos who really likes Frozen 2, even though I don't really like the first Frozen.
I mean, and I know that there's the big one that we aren't talking about. I appreciate it. I just don't. I don't love it, and that's Parasite.
I think Parasite's really good. It just isn't like my masterpiece of the year like it is for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate it for what it is. And I still had a good time with it. It's not
I really enjoy it.
It's not like I sat there and went, what the hell is this? Like, I really thought it was a very interesting movie. And it is like up in my upper half of my movies from last year, but it's not my number one like it is for a lot of people. It's not even my number one foreign film. It's probably number 3. I also found it pretty hard to sit through, not because it was bad, but just because like that kind of tension, it can be really tough for me.
Yeah.
Sometimes where I'm just like, I don't know if I can actually emotionally handle this, which is not a bad thing. Once again, just like I definitely, what the frick? Why did it bring me back to the, this course just wants me to fail.
Same. God damn it.
What movies have we liked from this year?
I mean, The Lodge.
The Lodge was great.
I loved The Lodge.
The Lodge is, once again, not super easy to sit through, but it's great. I really love The Lodge a lot. Riley Keough is awesome in that movie.
All the Bright Places I really love.
All the Bright Places you can actually check out on Netflix.
Yeah.
And we just kind of put it on because we're trying to watch all the Netflix movies while there isn't really theatrical releases for the most part. And it actually is a very pleasant surprise in what it gives you.
Oh, yeah.
It's...
Hi, Geek House. Hi, Heart.
Hello. But I would check out all the Bright Places, definitely. Cool.
Oh, Little Women from last year.
Yeah, I already mentioned that.
Sorry.
Silly.
Us.
Yep.
Ad Astra.
I literally listed all 3 of those, you dork.
Sorry.
Do you know what else is a great 2020 film? Emma.
Yeah, Emma was a really great film.
It's a great adaptation. It's really funny. It hits all the right beats. The Invisible Man is fantastic. We saw it like way too early and then couldn't talk about it for like a month. Yeah. But it's amazing. I really enjoyed The Gentleman a lot. I thought it was really kick-ass movie. You know what a really trippy movie is? That not everyone's going to be in for, but Color Out of Space is probably one of the trippiest movies I've ever seen.
Yes.
And Nick Cage just goes for it. If you want to see a movie with Nick Cage just like doing what he does, and it's also really trippy, Color Out of Space is probably for you. Yeah.
Color Out of Space is just...
yeah, I know.
Crazy.
It's just something else. It's on a whole nother level. For me, at least, for someone who doesn't typically watch movies like that. Yeah. But...
Well, I mean, even Peter, who is a horror guy, like, he was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty... I know this is a bit of a controversial pick, but Birds of Prey is so good. Like, that's the kind of female representation I like to see.
That's a good movie.
It's so good. And Margot Robbie is just, like, I can't even imagine them casting somebody else now that we've seen what she does with it. She's really great. Cool. The last movie we saw in theaters was Onward.
Yeah. It's funny. In the first time I saw it, I really, really loved it. But it's not held up that much on rewatch for me, which is interesting.
I was super on board with Onward until like probably the last 10 minutes of the movie. And this was the first time we saw it in the theater. I was super on board and emotionally invested until about those last 15 minutes. And then I just was like, that really actually depresses me. And I didn't really want to come out of this movie depressed. Like, I wanted it to be an ending that at least felt like it tied everything up. And for some people it really did. For me, it really did not. And then we did the rewatch of it. And I was just like, yeah, that ending just really hurts it for me.
Oh, The Gentleman. Oh, The Gentleman's
Dude,
such a good movie.
I loved The Gentleman. I was a bit iffy because they didn't know how to cut a trailer for it. The trailers weren't great to me, in my opinion. But then when we saw the movie, I was like, this is Guy Ritchie at his best.
Yep.
This is what I love to see from him. And so good. I had so much fun with it.
He's saying Bad Boys for Life.
Good.
Yeah, I know you're not the biggest fan.
I mean, I think the first Bad Boys movie is fun. And then the third one is like, no, thank you. Like, we saw it in 4DX, which was an experience.
That was.
It's the first time you've seen a movie in 4DX, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've only seen one other movie in 4DX, and it was San Andreas in Tucson with Robert and Vanessa from Late to the Party. Yeah. Oh, not San Andreas. Skyscraper. Why did I think San Andreas? Probably because it's like basically the same movie. Skyscraper, not San Andreas. Although I don't mind San Andreas or Skyscraper. I just have fun with those movies for what they are. But I didn't necessarily think 4DX enhanced my experience with Skyscraper, but I still had fun with the movie. So
I have the controversial opinion of I am really over The Rock.
Okay, I am now, but I wasn't at that point. At that point, I had fun with him, and now I'm a little bit over it. Like, now I'm kind of just like, can you give us somebody else just for a minute?
I'm kind of more like, can he actually do something other than the same character in every single one of his movies?
Well, that too, but I don't think he's really going to get that right now, which is why I'd just rather have a break. Like, unless somebody comes along and actually gives him a role that he can really sink into, I'm going to be a bit over it just for a little bit.
Whoever just did that screwed me over.
Yeah, me too. Jesus, I was on a roll. I am very interested to see Jungle Cruise, though, when we do eventually get it, because Emily Blunt is the queen. Like, she's literally the best. Aren't they? Didn't they just get cast in another movie together, too?
Yeah, and Netflix just bought it.
Okay. See, I'm kind of interested in, because on paper, I wouldn't look at those two and be like, that's the dynamic that I want for some reason. But I'm like, if they keep getting if they got cast together again after Jungle Cruise, I'm very interested to see what that dynamic is going to look like.
Yeah.
Because clearly they have something good going on.
Oh, yeah, clearly.
Which, if it gives me more Emily Blunt movies, I'm literally not going to complain about that at all.
That's fair.
Like, come on now.
God damn it.
I really am so sad we didn't get to see A Quiet Place 2 before all this happened.
Same.
Because so many people got to see it already, and I'm just like, really?
We were 3 days. We were the next day.
I know.
It was that night.
It was that night, and then they were like, all the theaters are closed, and I was like, no.
No, Paramount pushed it.
Yeah,
we were meant to see it that night, and then Paramount pushed it that morning, and we were kind of like, so can we still go? Like,
yeah, that was a really sad day.
Yeah. That was.
Has anyone in the chat seen A Quiet Place 2? Trying to think of what else. I'm super sad about Bond still.
Yeah, that one.
That was such a whole freaking situation for us, because we were gonna see it early, but then it was on the same weekend that we were supposed to go to a wedding in another state, and then everything just became chaos where the wedding got postponed until next year.
Yep. And
then the movie got postponed, and it was just like, well, I guess we can't have anything. That's great. That was just a weird thing, because we were really upset we were going to miss seeing it early for the wedding.
Yeah.
And then it was like, well, you get neither of these things.
Yeah. And I mean, it would have been. I mean, at this point, we would have seen Bond. We would have seen. I mean, Black Widow is the other one we would have already seen by now.
You know what movie I'm really just not excited for, that I feel like, as the person that I am, I should be? West Side Story.
I'm not either.
Like, I'm really excited for In the Heights when we do eventually get In the Heights. But West Side Story, I'm just like, I don't know why I can't get excited for it, but I'm just... I'm not there.
I'm not really looking forward to watching a 2-hour movie with
Angela Elgort.
singing. Go after the brief hint we got at the Globes. I'm
There
good.
has to be a reason they cast him, though.
Outside of Ease Ansel.
Well, but his name doesn't carry that much right now. It kind of died after, like, the most recent thing that comes to mind for him is Baby Driver.
Yeah, because he had that. Wait, no, that wasn't him. Oh God, mixing. Yeah. What else has he done?
Like,
Jesus.
so there has to be a reason why they cast him, other than just his name, because he hasn't really done much recently, other than that I can think of that would, like, it's not. I don't personally think of him and go, that's a name draw.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just we'll see. But In the Heights, I need to see immediately as soon as all of this nonsense is over.
I'm looking forward to just being able to watch Hamilton.
Oh God, me too. I'm really, really excited for Hamilton.
Speaking of cats, I'm sorry you guys had to watch that nightmare-inducing trailer. We actually watched the movie.
Dude, we watched the trailer during Comic-Con because it dropped during Comic-Con, and if you guys have seen our reaction, you were just laughing hysterically, and I was just traumatized. And we did actually go see the movie for your birthday because it came out.
That was my birthday
on your
present.
birthday, basically.
The screening was
on your birthday.
My birthday night.
So that was Jacob's birthday present last year, was seeing cats.
Yeah.
And it was just.
No.
I still feel like that was a fever dream just seeing that movie.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite part was? Idris Elba and Taylor Swift working together. That was definitely my favorite part. They were just nah.
We don't care.
And I actually love the original song that they added to it that gave our main cat. I don't know the cat's name, so I'm not going to be able to
remember it.
And I don't actually know the main actress's name, her debut, what her name is. But the song that she got as an original song was actually pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was.
But but as just in general, it was horrific. The effects made me want to cry. The scaling was just all over the place.
Weed.
It was not a great movie for a lot of reasons, but basically it was my girl Taylor Swift living her best life, and I can appreciate that, I can dig that.
That's fair.
Well, what is this course, honestly?
God damn it. No.
Ah! What the frick? I'm so turned around right now. Who did that nonsense? Get out of here. You know what movie I'm really excited for that I have no idea when we're going to get it now? The frickin' Green Knight. I am too. I'm so looking forward to the Green Knight. That teaser trailer thing that they dropped.
Oh, so good.
Ooh. And I'm actually I know some people aren't, but I'm a really big Dev Patel fan, so I'm really excited to see what he's going to do with that one.
Yeah. No, I'm really looking forward to that movie. I was really looking forward to, hey, maybe we'll be able to see it when we're over in the States. Maybe.
But now that we're not going over there in July, that's not going to happen.
God, I gotta make this. Come on.
I'm still super, super curious to see what happens with Tenet.
Yeah. Tenant's gonna be interesting.
I just rocketed my way to 4th.
Well done.
Thank you very much. Moving on up.
That's good.
I'm trying to think of what else is just going to be jam-packed into the end of the year now. It's going to be I'm interested to see if Wonder Woman keeps its August date.
Yeah. Wonder Woman is interesting because, I don't know. I mean, I'm still convinced Godzilla vs. Kong has to move.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so much now that studios are going to be like, is it worth trying to jam-pack it into the end of the year? Can we afford to move it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Damn it. Why do I suck at this game?
I mean, you're definitely not as bad as me, so at least you have that going for you.
Fair.
You know? The small victories. You know what I'm really looking forward to? So, it was supposed to have premiered by now, I think, at Con. But there's a movie called The Net that's coming out with Adam Driver, and it's a musical, and it's all original music.
Oh, wow.
And I'm really freaking excited. Not just because it's Adam Driver, which is enough to get excited about in itself, but it's also a musical with all original music. And I feel like those are harder to come by these days when you can just make like a West Side Story or like, you know what I mean? Or like a Cats, or like you can kind of just do that. And it's actually all original music, and I'm super stoked for it. Yeah. And everyone's like hoping that a trailer will drop like soon, because the movie should have already premiered by now, technically. Yeah. But we shall see. It's Adam Driver and I think Marion Cotillard as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's going to be pretty exciting.
That was you running to me?
Well, you know, I'm going to enjoy being in first for the 3 seconds that I had it. You know, that's about all I got going for me, so. I'm trying to think of what other stuff is like. I still don't actually know if freaking
The Last
Duel is actually going to finish filming, or like what's going on with that.
I don't think it will.
You don't think so? What do you think's going to happen?
I think it just gets pushed.
Well, I just meant in general, if it's ever going to finish filming.
It will. It'll finish filming at some point. Like they've already put too much money into it to not.
Because most of it's done.
Yeah.
I think it's only like a couple of weeks. I think that they have left, but I don't know. I got third.
Well done,
guys. Look at that. Look at me go. I'm getting there.
Getting up there.
But what else is supposed to come out this year?
The Aretha Franklin movie.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
I
mean the what's called Amadeus Marilyn movie.
Oh yeah.
That's this year.
That is Dune.
Don't
think we're gonna get that.
I don't know if we are. Dune's a question mark for me, because Dune might be the spot that Tenet takes if Tenet moves.
Wait, Dune might be this. Oh, like you mean Tenet takes the spot that Dune was supposed to have? Right. Yes. Okay. Because do we know how far they actually got on Dune?
Oh, Dune's finished filming.
It's finished.
They have finished filming. It's just more, you know.
Where do you put it?
Where do you put it? I mean, you know, suddenly November now is not the kind of little bit of a barren wasteland
it's going to be fucking packed.
It's now got a Marvel. It's now got, you know, a bigger Marvel movie and a Bond movie.
Yeah.
Possibly also your own, you know, other Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
And then they're going into December. I don't know, like. I feel like you probably don't just decide, no, we're not going to put it up there. And then if you've got a movie like Tenet, what's going to be more of a bigger hit do you think? An original Chris Nolan movie, or a remake of a film, an ambitious remake of a cult classic?
Yeah.
Which is, I know it's an adaptation of a book. But I don't know.
That's definitely, I think, a riskier move, because at least with Nolan, you put his name on it and people will go see it. I think. I'm interested to see what happens with Promising Young Woman.
Yeah.
Because that had some pretty high festival highs at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see where that ends up, because I think that it was doing well enough, like word of mouth, that they might want to like try and put it in that crowded time, just like for awards consideration. But I'm so like I want to see.
I mean,
that
that's a movie
so
that
bad.
you can. That's a movie that you could even get away with putting on VOD, and
Yeah.
because you could do the whole. Well, we were meant to have a theater release, but then we couldn't, so
Yeah.
we put it on VOD.
Yeah.
You know,
I think you could get away with that.
I think you'd get more money that way. I think the studio would make more money that way, and it would have more eyeballs.
Yeah, I still think that's what they should do with New Mutants, but whatever. I still think more people would pay to see it on VOD.
Yeah.
Than they will to go to a theater to see it out of curiosity. But
yeah. Bill and Ted's one that I find interesting.
Are we actually going to get the woman in the window?
I mean, it hasn't even been redated, has it? I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's going to be very, very, very interesting. But, oh well.
It's going to be such a crowded end of the year.
Oh, yeah.
That it's just going to be bonkers. But that's also assuming that all the theaters are actually going to be open by the end of the year. Which here they will be.
Well, yeah, here we're opening up next month, July.
July.
We're talking, but
which I actually believe is going to happen.
So do I.
But yeah, I'm just really curious what happens if theaters in the US aren't actually open by the end of the year, like what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you can just keep, putting movies off forever. Like eventually they just have to come out.
Eventually you need to just go, all right, bite the bullet, it's VOD, or I don't know.
Yeah.
God damn
it. Gosh, I always hit that freaking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I am interested to see what happens with is Knives Out 2.
Yeah, I'm very excited for Knives Out 2.
I'm just curious because last time we actually heard anything was a couple months ago, and it was that Ryan was still working on the script.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious, what their timeline was with that, what they wanted it to be.
Yeah.
And where it's going to be now.
Yeah. I also am curious what the landscape of film is going to look like afterwards. Is it going, are studios going to be willing to do those type of movies?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think, personally, if the devastation to the movie industry is as bad as it seems like it is right now, with, theaters being closed and everything just being kind of a mess, I think studios are going to have to focus on those movies.
Yeah.
Because you can make those movies for,
a lot cheaper.
For so much cheaper than you can for these blockbuster movies. And if you start putting 20, 30, 40, 50 million dollars into a film instead of 300 million, I think that might have to be where they go.
I also think audiences would be more willing to watch, will be more, accepting is the wrong word, but they'll be like, oh no, it's it's $10 on VOD, or it's $20 on to watch it at home. Let's just do that.
But that's what I mean. I do think that it might benefit smaller movies, but it's hard to say because we still don't really know exactly how studios are fully reacting to all this.
Yeah.
It's still very much in the early phases of how everyone's handling things. So
yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm interested to see how Scoob actually does, numbers wise, not review wise.
Yeah.
How many people have actually bought it, or is it buy it or is it rent it?
It's both.
It's both. Okay.
So you can buy it or you can rent it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Rainbow Road. Yay!
What do we think is going to happen with the Batman?
I still think it makes its date. I mean,
it's got
October. Though I think 2021 films for the most part, are going to make their dates. Or if they don't make their dates, they'll be pushed to they won't be pushed by very long, because for the most part, what they can do is just work on editing at the moment. Like, you know, like a lot of the studios would have setups at home. Like they would have made sure that, okay, you can have a setup at home so that you can work on edits.
Yeah.
And you can work on the visual effects, and you can do that sort of stuff, because a lot of it is through just computers that they can do from home.
Yeah.
You know, it will cost them more money, but they can. What I'm curious about is a lot of the films that just missed out, like Bond and Quiet Place and Mulan, where their marketing budget's gone.
Yeah,
like
it's already blown.
They use their marketing budget. So what do they do?
I think Mulan will be okay because it's Disney live action. Yeah. I don't think they'll have much of a problem, just because I think those properties kind of market themselves as long as people know they exist, which they do at this point. I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. Bond, I think, almost has the same advantage where it's James Bond. If it was A Quiet Place, I'd be a little bit more worried.
And my thing for A Quiet Place is if the Paramount need that movie to be a hit. Like they need it to be a hit. So I don't think they're going to worry about, okay, they'll just be like, no, just spend let's just do a little bit more on marketing.
And I think so too. But I definitely think for films like Bond and Mulan have that advantage where they have the IP to kind of carry them, where people were excited for it already without the marketing. So I think they'll be okay. I think they might have to dig into their pockets to just find a little extra to remind people like that it's coming out. But I don't think they'll have to do much more than that, really.
I find it fascinating that, you know, Tenet is, you know, right now scheduled to come out 2 months from now, and we've only got one trailer.
Yeah.
But that's just fascinating to me.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Well,
McCowan says, personally, I'm accepting it of watching movies at home and not in theaters, but I'm weird. I'm the same. Like, I'm happy watching movies at home. I prefer going to the movies. Like, I do. And certain movies I definitely want to go to the movies for, but I don't know. There's nights where you're just like, I really don't want to leave the house.
Yeah, but I am just dying to go back to a theater right now. Like, it's been a long time since we've been able to go to one, and I do like getting to have that experience, especially for movies that were made to be seen on the big screen.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really want to see Tenet on a small screen.
No,
and I don't really want to see Godzilla vs. Kong on a small, like, you know, like there are just certain movies that I prefer not to.
Yeah.
I'm fine with watching Capone on our TV.
Yeah.
But like, there are just certain things that I just feel like the experience is there for.
This keeps up, we may have to go out and actually just buy a bigger TV.
Ugh. Don't even. We're not even going to think about spending money right now.
I want a bigger TV.
We do not need a bigger TV right this very second. We really don't.
I love this course.
I know you do. It's just so much chaos.
Yep. It's just nothing but chaos. Oh, fuck you, whoever just did that.
Did what? Ah, someone just fucking bombed me. Ah, what the fuck?
I just went from 1st to 5th.
I just am in 4th now, so that's great. Now I'm in 5th because I'm assuming you passed me like a jackass.
I mean...
You do not.
That's mean.
Yeah, well, you were just mean.
Fair.
Dude, these fucking turns, I hate them. I'm gonna come in freaking last on this stupid course.
You're not. You're 7th.
Well, I just got hit, so.
Well done.
Thanks.
Just get a 50-foot screen at home. Yeah.
No,
Oh.
we do not need a 50-foot screen.
Let's have a look at some TVs.
If you guys are encouraging him, you better be paying for half of this. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, God. 65 to 70-inch TV.
We do not. You are insane. Cheese land. This is my kind of land. This is what I'm all about. And it has cacti and everything. Look at this.
Yeah, no, there we go. Nice black one.
I just ran into some cheese. And then I just got shelled. So that's cool.
And cheese is fighting back.
What?
I'm doing my part by not charging for these tips.
I'm just saying, we just put a lot of money into this studio.
We did.
What the fuck is this shit? It's like, here's a shortcut, except it's harder and it takes longer. Great, thanks Mario Kart. Love that.
For fuck's sake. Be my squishy.
Where did that come from?
It's squishy, the ink tube.
Why the frick? I don't really like courses where you have these floaty wheels.
Oh, really?
No,
Fair enough.
they drive me insane.
God damn it.
They don't navigate as well.
Fair. See what I'm doing.
You just fucking ran into me.
That wasn't me.
That was you.
No, it wasn't. It was Bowser.
I'm definitely gonna say it was you.
Okay. God damn it.
Ah, fuck whoever just did that. Definitely did not need that. I hate when it gives me bananas. Bananas are useless. Woo!
Well done.
Look at that. I managed to actually accomplish something.
You beat me.
I did. That's very rare.
Well done.
Ugh.
Alrighty. The Wild Woods. Oh, that's it. That's the one I want.
You want to drop $5,000 on a TV right now?
Yeah. If we get a stimulus fucking check.
Well, it is stimulating the economy technically, so I guess there's that. Oh my gosh, my mom messaged me yesterday. Like I was messaging her for a while. And my brother got like an unemployment stimulus check for like $2,500 that he didn't think he was gonna get. Like he just applied for it because he did lose his serving job. And he got like $2,500 and then he got the $1,200 one too.
Wow.
My mom's like, he's making more money than me and he's not even working. But she was also glad that he like does have some money while, no one's really hiring servers or anything right now.
Yeah.
It was just funny. I was like, damn, dude. that's coming for you, so be ready.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. Well, you keep saying you're not in first. And then when I have one, you're in first. I don't know what to tell you. I like this course. This one's fun.
Yeah, this one's good. Do a reaction video to this video and catch all the wires.
Whew.
Oh well.
You know, I'm still not doing as bad as I normally am. Normally, I'm like sitting in 10th place overall right now. So this is, I'm accepting of this.
An improvement.
Yes.
That's good. All right, Animal Crossing.
Ugh. Are you ready for this?
That's a word for it.
We still haven't played Animal Crossing.
No, I know.
We own it, but we still haven't played it. Yeah. Part of me wants to, but part of me is like, I'm not really living that quarantine life because I still physically go to work every day and have been this whole time. And I feel like that's a very quarantine, like people just chill and get to do Animal Crossing. And I'm like, I don't know if I have the emotional energy to try and do that.
That's fair.
After I get home from work because I'm still working all the time.
Yeah.
Which I'm grateful for. But at the same time, I'm like, I would like some quarantine time also, please. So like mentally recover from all this.
Yeah.
So that's about where I'm at with Animal Crossing at this point.
I just bombed myself.
Great job.
And this stole my bombs.
I'm pretty sure almost every time I use a bomb, I end up bombing myself. So
That's why I throw them backwards normally. But
yeah, see, I try, but you know. Oh, someone literally just hit that snowman right before I did, so they crashed instead of me.
well, that's good.
So that was good. I'm digging that for sure.
That's fair.
I feel like sand would be the worst to try and actually race in.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, well, let's took down 1 and 2 instead of just 1.
Well, that's interesting.
Well, it's because he was like right next to me.
Oh, so it was just like everyone suffers.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Great, now I can't see anything. Love that. Ah!
Dang.
Eh. Ah! I'm wondering if they're actually, like, when we do finally get to rebook our trip to go to the US, what it's actually going to be like. Like, if things are going to just be recovered enough so we can go see my family, or if there's actually going to be movies out and stuff.
Justin asks, did you guys actually see Furry Vengeance?
We did. We watched it because it was 10 years old.
Yep.
And we had to watch it for 10 years on for our 10 years on show. So unfortunately, I've now had to see that movie with my own eyes. And there's an episode where we talk about it.
Yeah, that's actually now up on our channel.
And
so,
if you want to hear us talk about freaking Furry Vengeance, then the episode is up for you to go watch it. And yeah, that was a thing. Justice for Brendan Fraser. That's all I will say. Like, God.
Man, that movie.
Yeah. The credits to that movie. There's a special thing in the credits. And
You're not prepared.
That really basically tells you all you need to know about the production of this movie, I think. It's still not the worst movie I've seen this year, though.
Oh God, no. I can at least have some form of fun with it.
Yeah, there are parts where I can at least kind of go, okay, but it's still not great. I still would not recommend it.
Oh God, no! It's a terrible movie. Like it's genuinely
and it
terrible.
Really makes me, and it really actually genuinely makes me sad for Brendan Fraser. So
like it's genuine. Oh, whoever did that, I hate them.
It was probably me. That was definitely me. You're welcome.
You're lucky someone else just ran in front of you.
Cool. I definitely didn't think that there would be another animal movie this year that I disliked more than Furry Vengeance. And then we watched Marmaduke, and
Marmaduke
was not a good movie. It doesn't even, like, it has a story, but, like...
Not really.
Not really. Like, there's a beginning and an end that...
And then stuff happens in the middle.
Yeah.
But...
Like, you know where it's going, and then you just wait for it to get to the end. Basically.
Yeah.
It has a pretty crazy voice cast, though.
Yeah.
Look at that. First and second.
You well done. Alrighty. Got another like three races to go.
All right.
So with Last Airbender, what we're going to do, because that came out the same weekend as Twilight Eclipse, so we're going to get very, very drunk and watch those two back to back and record ourselves.
Yeah, we're going to do a commentary for that one with a lot of alcohol, with the two of us and Peter and Nick, who we do 10 years on with. And that's going to get real interesting because I've never actually seen The Last Airbender, like the movie. I've seen the series, but I've never seen the movie. And that's because I chose not to, because once again, I heard that it was not good and it was just going to make me sad. So I just avoided seeing it. And now I'm going to watch it because apparently that's what we do now.
Apparently, Jacob's a mean human being.
No, you're just masochistic.
That's fair.
And then you like to pull other people into it with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's going to be an interesting night for all of us involved.
Yep. All of those involved are going to get very, very drunk.
Yep. And I usually don't get drunk really anymore. Like I'll have a drink here and there, but I think I'm going to need it for that.
Yeah. I am looking forward to doing that though.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's only like, that's only in like a month and a bit because it's the first weekend of July.
That's crazy.
That's going to be fun.
It is. It's going to be a good time. Dude, I just got spun around like 4 times with everything that just happened there. Whoa. This is just, I just went from like 4th to 8th. I don't even know what just happened. Oh, well, at least I didn't come last after all that. That was a mess.
I do remember that when the first fans, so when Reel's channel used to do a show where basically they went to the first screenings after a midnight screening and they would interview the people who saw it, and they did it for Last Airbender.
Oh, no.
People were not happy.
Yeah, I don't find that hard to believe.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yep. Well, I'm definitely, that just helps me to look forward to this movie, so thank you for that.
It's going to be fun.
Movies like that really kind of represent the disconnect that there actually is between a lot of people who make movies a lot of the time and the source material.
Mm.
Or if it's not the disconnect between what they're making in the source material, it's the disconnect between what people actually enjoyed about the source material.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting to me.
It is.
Because without having seen the movie, obviously, I know a lot of it has to do with the fact that they basically cast all white people.
Yeah.
So that's fun. Dig this music. This is banging.
God damn it.
Ah, I just ran into a palm tree. Woohoo! Let's go.
Stupid boomerangs.
Great. That's exactly what I needed. Thank you. Whoever just did that bullshit. And I just ran into a freaking palm tree. And I just lost about 1 billion places because I'm still tiny. I'm gonna come in way farther back than I should because of all that fucking shit.
Nonsense. We got to 5th at least.
Yeah.
All right. Last
Last race. You know, if I stay at 5th overall, I'm gonna be pretty stoked about that. Honestly, that's pretty good for me.
All right. Let's do this.
Wrapping it up.
All right, guys. Last race.
So if you have any other burning questions, now's the time. And let us know if you want us to come back and do this next week, or what games you want to see us play.
Final race.
Oh, great. I'm super bad at this course.
I prefer the 64's version of this course.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fuck. It's so well avoiding traffic and
then just ate it.
Yep.
Fair enough. You have a blue shell coming, not for me.
Wonderful.
Not for me, but you have one coming.
Wonderful. I like how you clarified it wasn't me.
I just saw it whiz past me.
God damn it.
Oh, I just bombed myself. Cool. Just did the thing that you did. And now I'm going to come in like fucking 3rd. Fuck. Now I might not even come in 3rd. I'm going to come in like 6th when I was 2nd that whole race. No, I'm going to come in like last because I just got fucked.
All right. You still finished. Dang, you finished 5th.
So you know what? I'll take that. That's a lot better than I normally get.
All right. All right. Well, that is it for this.
Yeah, that was our gaming stream for the day. That was a lot of fun.
It was actually.
We got
It was
to
a lot of
talk
fun.
a lot of cool stuff today.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed that. Yeah. So, guys, that was our show. So, thank you so much for hanging out with us and doing this for the last hour and a bit.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys had as much fun as we did. Thank you so much if you tuned in live with us.
Yeah,
it's really good.
It was a lot of fun.
Make sure you check out the live stream we have tomorrow as well. If you want to check out Tupperware of Destiny, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We have all of our 10 years on stuff that we've been mentioning on the channel if you want to check that out as well. Our letterbox will basically show you what we have coming up as well, if you'd like to know, because we've been checking out the movies that we need to watch in the future. So that's gonna be interesting.
All right, and if you guys want to donate to our channel below so that we can do some more of this sort of stuff, more content like this, there is a Streamlabs link down below, and if you can donate, that would be absolutely amazing. We would greatly appreciate it. Until then, guys, my name's Jacob London, and we shall see you next time.
Bye.